Hi, James Gurney here with do-it-yourself hacks to make your art and your videos look better. We've all seen the logo animations or motion graphics before every movie, where metal letters float through the air with smoke and drama and fire. Whether it's Universal or Warner Brothers or roadside attractions or 20th Century Fox. How do they make them? Well, with software like Blender and Maya and After Effects, and also software that's much more sophisticated than that. That's all beyond my reach and my interest. I wanted to know, can you do metal letters floating through the air, logo animations, using mud and cardboard?
I wanted to use this book as reference. This is a book on show card lettering by William Hugh Gordon. I like squatty capitals for the font. I used 4-inch tall foam core board. That's pretty big for lettering, so I'd need a large frame. Cutting them out with an X-Acto knife from foam core board. Just freehanding it. And then to make them dimensional, I thought I could use sheetrock compound. This was dried up, more or less dried up, so it was almost like clay. I could form that roughly with my fingers, and then when it was still wet, trim it with a mat knife to a bevel. When it dried, I sanded it also to smooth it out. This is really easy to handle, and it sticks pretty well. Then when it's dry, I can use gloss medium. This is an acrylic medium to give it a solid surface, of a shiny surface to seal it. And then the spray paint is a silver spray paint, just a regular craft paint. Notice that the letters of Gurney and Journey are lined up on those vertical lines. Those are where the wires are going to go, and that's important for the operation. Now they look like shiny metal lettering. You can antique them to bronze or gold or whatever you want. The frame, the wood frame around them, has to be a 9x16, a 27x48. So I make the frame out of 1x4s and then clamp the top and the bottom ones together before drilling to make sure that the holes for the wires will align. It's important that the frame is square, so I use a square here and reinforce the corners with triangles of plywood. Now, these are the operational wires. They've got a 2-inch offset and then a vertical over which I can slide the wooden control bar. That way all of the wires will turn together with the operation of the control bar. Now to attach the letters on the back, I turn them upside down and wrap aluminum floral wire around the control wire, and then just a few dots of hot glue from a hot glue gun anchors them down pretty well. Now I can test it out. See if it works. Alright, cool. Now let me show you how it sets up in the driveway. A backdrop behind it, we thought we'd drape the frame, put a spotlight behind it. That's an LED spotlight. On the left is an LED panel light with a cool gel, and on the right is a Mole Richardson tweeny solar spot with a warm gel. And we're just trying to figure out where to position the smoke machine. This is just a regular party smoke machine sending some smoke right into the shot. The camera is swiveling on a C-stand with an extension arm so that it can swing from a tight shot on the letters on the left out to full frame. With the smoke, it's a matter really of trying a bunch of different takes until you get something you like. This takes 2 people to operate, with Jeanette operating the letters and then me operating the camera. Most logo animations seem to start with the letters uncomposed, with a close-up, pulling back to a full composed shot. So there's a lot of ways to do this. I did a few little refinements after this then. I made a kind of a stop screw so that they stopped where I wanted, and then I painted it black so that the frame would be out of shot. And I thought I could take the frame really just about anywhere, including out to the pond, to get more of an outdoorsy look. This is a swayback dolly, which I'll tell you about in a future post. It creates a very interesting shot. I set the whole frame in our pond way out in the woods, and then operated the camera rolling on a Lego dolly back from the frame. So here's the final shot. Thanks for watching. Hope you subscribe to this channel. I have lots of other do-it-yourself hacks coming up in future posts.